Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Paul, you look gorgeous. Please come forward and take your bow. You look magnificent. Try not to slip that well. It's okay. We'll sort that.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful Paul. Thank you so much, Paul. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I hope that we see a lot more of you. Personally, I hope to see, absolutely, very nice. See more of Paul later on in the jacuzzi. And I think tonight in the jacuzzi it's going to be fun, all those beautiful colours all merging together. And in a way that brings us back to America, doesn't it? It's all meant to be a melting pot. And yet if you look into that society, you do find that the whites are doing very well. There is actually, ladies and gentlemen, a campaign in America which I fully support, which is that the descendants of the slaves in America are all financially compensated, and I think that that's a worthwhile offer. Okay, I think it's a very magazine thing, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? You're either going to be taking crack and become a crack hoe, or a murderer, or you're going to die. And I think that that's a shame, don't you, my love? So, ladies and gentlemen, I feel in a way we've sort of examined America quite forensically. But if any of you have any questions about America, I once went for 2 weeks to New York. And the reason I went was, it's a bit sad in a way, the reason I went was I had my head kicked in Manchester on the 22nd of December 1999, and it was a homophobic assault by 4 men. And I thought, I don't really want to celebrate the millennium in this country, so I treated myself to a couple of weeks in New York. I did stay in the Chelsea Hotel for a few nights, and that was very nice. Something I felt I had to do, ladies and gentlemen. But when I was there, I totally enjoyed it. So, if any of you have any questions about America, I will try my best to answer and give you a comprehensive answer. Yes, darling.
Do you think that eventually the Native Americans will get it back?
Well, I think in some cases, that's a wonderful question about the Native Americans, whether or not they can reclaim their own countries. I think in some circumstances they are actually compromising, aren't they? In as much as within some of the so-called reservations, they are setting up casinos.
I have a new friend here who can talk very much about that.
Okay, is Steve here? Do you want to talk about America? Where are you, darling? Steve, would you like to say a few words about America? Are you a born-again American, or is he a Native American? Oh, fantastic. Please, Steve. A surfer as well, or is a multi-talented person? Come on, Steve. Come on, darling. Just say a few words about America. This is your opportunity. We're all friends here. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please, for Steve. Come on, Steve. Come on, darling. We're all friends here. And I do appreciate your time.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, Steve. What would you like to say about America, and what has been your experience of America, you and maybe your ancestors?
Well, I mean, it's good to take a break from America. That's what I'm doing here.
Okay, and are you living in London now?
No, I'm just visiting, bro.
Oh, very nice. And you're staying with this beautiful young man? Yeah, I think you look lovely together, actually. Yeah, very nice couple. Did you really?
Yeah.
And how far away was the shark from you? This gentleman was surfing and he saw a shark. It's like some of us, you might be walking the dog and you might see a duck. What would you like to... I mean, that was a very good question about the Native Americans and how they did have land taken away from them. What's the current situation there?
It's the same as it's been for a long time.
No, but he is taking the power not to take out people, because that's how white Americans have
Well, I think that's the case all around the world, isn't it? I mean, quite right, as your man said, that the white people put the native people on booze, really, and made them into alcoholics and drug addicts. I mean, speaking as a white alcoholic and a drug addict, you know, personally, I don't really want to encourage anybody to live my life, you know what I mean? But you're quite right, they do it in Australia. And if you ever go to Australia, you see the most beautiful, dignified people now in shop doorways. Yes, exactly. Soaked in their own urine. Yes, I know you can, love, but it's not all about you. Okay, Steve, where would you like America to go, and what do you think about sort of so-called American imperialism, my love?
I mean, yeah, I don't have a way to stand on here, do I?
Well, you've got two going on there.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, I'm speechless, you know.
Well, and you did it very well.